Okay, it's a stormy day out here. Hopefully enough light for a little build thread for my Tame bee, all built from dollar store home board. This airplane weighs less than 20 ounces. That's got an E-Flight 370, which has plenty of power. It'll climb at a 60-degree angle. That C of G got the little circle. That nose heavy. It won't loop. It doesn't even have enough elevator authority to do a good flare out, but it's very tame, so I leave it there. I can move it back and have a lot livelier airplane. The wing, top wing, and the fuselage both use the full width of a piece of ready board. The top wing and the bottom wing have the bottom paper peeled off. The top wing I thought was a bit flimsy, so I painted on a thin coat of epoxy to stiffen it up after I built it, and the same thing I did with the nose to toughen up this area. Once you've laminated everything together, you can sand this stuff quite nicely before you paint it. There's a little hatch here for the battery with its own little bulkhead, and there's a little hatch here to get at the servos. The bottom wing has no dihedral brace. It's just joined at the center section. The bottom wing incidence is exactly parallel to the stab. Just a little bit of incidence in the top wing. And you can see how I bent in a little bit of undercamber in both surfaces. Tiny bit of washout in all the wings. The key to construction on this is when you're building the fuselage, mount your struts accurately. I only got one of them mounted, and there's a position of the other one. You get those mounted accurately before you join the fuselage sides together. There's a foam bulkhead here, partial foam bulkhead down to the landing gear mount, and of course the engine mount. Landing gear mount was kind of an accident. I needed something to hold it. One of those stationary clamps. The one I use is a little smaller than that. No glue. If I have a bad enough landing to snap that off, I can easily put that back on. It saves tearing out the whole bulkhead in a bad landing. The top wing and fuselage, as I said, take up a full length of a piece of the ready board. I forgot to mention on the fuselage, leave both thicknesses of the paper back to about here, then peel off the paper both sides back to here, and the tail surfaces have all the paper torn off both sides, and they're plenty strong. I can't think of anything more to cover. Very simple airplane. I didn't weigh it, but I think it weighs less than 20 ounces. Very tame performer, and it's strong. Well, this is my Tame bee.